Hello YouTube, Glenn Riebenstorff here, Brooklyn, New York. A little bit. Quarter after 11. Sometimes my brain works faster than my mouth can spew out the words. And there's more I can say for a lot of people in this world who don't think before they speak. Tonight I want to speak a bit about loving the woman that God brings into your life. And what prompted me to do this evening was I met a friend of mine out in the street who I'd actually trained. I'm a former personal fitness trainer for a few of the fitness health clubs in the neighborhood that I live in. And this woman had been walking her dog tonight. Had gone up the street to pick up some milk, and on the way back I met her again and just stopped, said hello. We were talking a bit, and this is a woman who has had a divorce in her life, and she said she's very happy to be by herself. Now, deep inside of her, I know she's going through two viewpoints of what she means when she says that. What she means is that she's very happy to be alone, is that the person she was with was not working out, it wasn't treating her right, most likely. But also, I'm sure that if a situation could be reversed or she found somebody else, she may give it another shot. Women don't want a finality of thinking that there are no men that are worth being with in this age. I know, because I've lived on the earth for a number of years and I've been speaking to a lot of people in the course of my life, is that a lot of people are settling for a life without somebody. And what I have come on YouTube saying is that if you would be consistent, and if you're a Christian, if you give your heart to the Lord Jesus Christ and you trust Him to produce His love and His nature in and through you over a period of time, and you seek the living God, He will bring in His time, in His plan for you, the person whom He's preparing for you. Now that seems like very high idealistic stuff for people. For me, it's as simple as my breathing in and out. However, I've also recognized that there's a combination of factors in all of this that comes into play. Where God works in two people's lives, He's working in two people's hearts at the same time, so that when He brings them together in His time, they'll both be ready to start the journey with each other in life. I had videos that I wish I had back, but I haven't been able to get them back on my last YouTube name that I had. It's about Jesus. That all had to do with the proper attitude in loving a woman, how to get to know a woman right, how to learn how to read her correctly, how to learn what it means to value a woman, and what is missing in our society when it comes to a man's attitude toward women, which is faithfulness to her alone, love and commitment. And our society doesn't know anything about that. And the reason I say that is because, well, anytime you hear on the news about corrupt government officials who have cheated on their wives, the same people who are supposedly running our country can't even be faithful to their own wives. That being the case, what makes you think they're going to be faithful to any one of us when it comes to them being public servants, supposedly for us? When you look at the scandals that have taken place within the professing Christian community, for as far back as you can remember, because we live in an age cursed because of sin, and because of people's hearts that are blind, and people are not committed to having a maintained attitude in their heart of watching how they are before God and before their fellow man. From that problem stems all of the attitude problems that people have to each other. And I hear a lot of men speak against their wives. And if that's the case, why did you get married to begin with? Usually people marry for all the wrong reasons, and usually it's based upon chemical reaction or chemical attraction. But what happens when you have to live with another person and you have to deal with those individuals from a day-to-day basis? What do you do then? What's your approach? How do you view her then, or if you're a woman, how do you view him then? There is nothing easy in life, and nobody ever said marriage was easy. But people have copped out today for a settling for type of relationship which is outside of the marriage and has nothing to do with love, commitment, and faithfulness. Usually the type of relationships that I'm referring to outside of a marriage that is not based on fidelity, faithfulness, love, and commitment are usually 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 years, if they're lucky. And then it splits off, because after a while there's nothing more to go for. I mean, if you're not willing to say for better or worse, richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, no matter what, till death do your part, you don't deserve to stay with each other. You shouldn't stay with each other. And most certainly, a lot of men and a lot of women are damaged psychologically, emotionally, mentally, because of the wrong attitude and the wrong approach to each other. My responsibility as an individual is to maintain the proper attitude every day, no matter what. But when it comes to the woman who I have